Alright, so we're just going to do a quick update video today, just to let you guys know that I'm still here and bring everybody up to speed. Haven't been uploading, as some of you have probably already seen. I took a little vacation. That took a lot of my time to get prepared, like physically for that, get the truck prepared, the bike prepared, and figure out what I was doing. So that took a lot of my time. That and also ensuring that the fish in the fish room is ready for that. So basically just took a lot of maintenance. That, and I'm also doing a few changes in the fish room, which I'll go ahead and I'll show you guys now, and kind of explain what I'm doing now and what I think I'll be doing in the future. But anyways, we'll take a look at a few of the tanks as they are now. I've got the 100 behind me, and it's got some plants growing out in it. So yeah, we'll look at a few of the tanks. We could even start over here. Here's some of the Liberty mollies I've got now. They're breeding, but not very fast, and I think that's because they're eating their fry. I've got maybe 10 fry in there now, and yeah, there's my one alpha male right there. I mean, he looks great. Females look pretty good too. I think that's actually my other male, but I'm not sure if he's just colored down because he's so colored up or what yet, but I'm assuming that's what it is. But you can see the females are boxy. They're giving birth. They're just getting eaten. But there's a fry right there. So I'm hoping to get these guys going soon enough. But this plant right here, as it continues to grow, I've noticed more and more fry are surviving. But and then down underneath this, actually, we do have the Downoy and Flamingo Crypt tank, which is the Downoy is not for sale. I did a hard trim, as some of you might be able to tell, a hard trim on this tank, just because the Downoy was not looking good. It was getting tall and thin, and it just had some deficiencies. So literally, I kind of just cleaned everything off the top, and now I'm fighting back a little bit of blackbeard algae. I've got it under control. I did some manual removal yesterday, and then I've been dosing Excel, as well as I turned up the CO2 a little bit. Yeah, everything's doing good. Hopefully my Flamingo Crypts do okay. They seem to be doing really good though. That one over there has even doubled. That one I'm pretty sure has doubled, maybe. That one over there I know has doubled, and those ones are doing good. Then I got some new plants, some new species in here. We'll just have to see how those do. And if that's something I could get, you know, in enough quantity to be able to put on the website, which is definitely a plan for a lot of these plants. I would love to have, because this is mini variegated AR, and that would be a nice plant to be able to get to people. But yeah. And over here in the 100, waiting on the AR to grow back. I did a really hard trim on it, so it's kind of coming back. Bacopa colorata is back and doing good. I finally have Ludowigia cuba back in the fish room. Now this, I'll probably get on the website in another week or two, but it needs a good hard trim and replant, just so I can get more tops coming out. That way I can send out, you know, nice big tops like that for my stems, like that one and that one. But this Ludowigia cuba is a weed. It grows pretty ridiculously fast in all my tanks and in some other people's tanks. Apparently, it grows fast as well. I had a beer burp, you know, but yeah, and then some Ludowigia ovalis. And then over here, 55, yeah, just plant grow out again. Have some illegal plants even, apparently. Hygrophila sunset. Yeah. Alright, so we can do a quick update on the for-profit tank. Here, you can see that's actually Mama Super Red right there. Dad is in his cave as always. He's always on eggs. And then a bunch of babies are over here. And then panda guppies are doing good. So far this tank is now, I guess, I'm not selling the panda guppies out of this tank yet because I want them to get their numbers up. And Super Reds aren't being sold out of this tank yet either because they're still too small. I'm selling those out of another tank, which Super Reds are available on the website. And then I am selling the triangle mouse out of this tank. So it is beginning to profit. Basically just the plants though. And I've still got to identify that species of Rotala if I want to be able to sell it. It's kind of neat species. It gets red and it stays small. So, and it's carpeting, and I'm just using a couple compact fluorescents. So the fact that it's like carpeting down here is kind of weird. But I might have to remove that flamingo crypt. But yeah, overall this tank's doing good. It did good, during the 5-day no feed span. All right, so the Fahaka just got fed, so she's probably hiding. Oh, she's actually gonna come out. Come here. Come on. Come on, what's up here? Oh, you just see the camera now. You just see the camera now. She's actually been pretty responsive towards me, and yeah. If she sees me, she normally just comes out for food, but she just ate a couple mystery snails and a handful of ram's horns, so she's probably digesting at the moment. But her tank is doing good. It's kind of bouncing back from the pothos that basically killed it, and I think these fans are killing my audio. There we go. But yeah, this tank is doing good. It kind of had to bounce back from a pothos disaster, because this pothos was in a lot of my tanks and it's kind of killing them, at least killing the plants. So I just had to turn on CO2 and start double dosing on ferts in this tank basically, and everything's kind of started to look better. But yeah, the tank's doing good. Alright, so here is one of the things that I've been working on in the fish room, and I need to start removing top tanks. Otherwise, this is going to get top heavy and turn into a mess. But I'm actually getting rid of the 12 tank, 10 gallon rack. Basically, it's too many small tanks in one place for me. I'm going to end up going with probably 620 longs, and they'll be running long ways along this wall. So that'll actually give me more space with the same amount of gallons, but fewer tanks. And possibly I could get, I don't know, quite eight tanks in there if I really wanted. I'll probably just go with 6, and then set up some type of water change system for those tanks, because that's one of the things I don't like about these is I don't have a way to change water. It's the hose and the siphon, which is not fun for me. And then I've also taken down 2 of these tanks. So in total, I'm removing 19 10-gallon tanks and selling them to someone locally, including that rack. So I'm actually getting rid of quite a few tanks. I'll be going from 60 down to, I guess, 41 for a little while until I get the 20 longs in place. But I'm doing this to simplify basically working in my fish room, what works best for me, and just kind of go with that. And it took, I've had the fish room up for what, like 2 or 3 years, something like that. And it took some time for me to figure out how I was going to do everything. So now I'm going to go in. Now that I've got it figured out for the most part, I know me, I know how I like my fish room to be ran. So now I'm basically going to go in and just design my fish room the way I would like it versus the way kind of it came together. Because this fish room just like kind of tanks got pushed against walls, and yeah, they just kind of ended up where they ended up. But yeah, basically that's it for the fish room tour, or the fish room update. It's definitely not a tour, as it did not even show you anything close to my tanks, or all of them. But yeah, after this, I'll clip in some other stuff that I've been doing lately, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, so I'm in Llanos, Texas, on my way to Enchanted Rock. I feel kind of weird right now, to be honest. It's like someone's watching me or something. But alright, so I'm at Enchanted Rock in Texas, and give somewhat of a pan shot. But it's just like a giant piece of granite, I believe. Alright, so I do want to capture some of these vernal pools that they have here at the Enchanted Rock, and there's quite a few of these. These are located just like everywhere. And these are thousands of years old just from the water running off, collecting, and slowly making these. So over thousands and thousands, possibly even longer of years. These are like seasonal. Basically, they collect water for a part of the year, they become alive, and then they dry out. I mean, that can happen multiple times in a year. But if you look in here, I don't know if you guys can see, I gotta get my shadow off of it. There are fairy shrimp, and that's like a freshwater brine shrimp basically. This is granite, so it's just rainwater and granite. This is very, very soft water. And we have lots of mosquito, midge fly, bloodworms, a couple different species of worms like that, but there are also, I can't quite see, there are also fairy shrimp in here. which is, you know, kind of rare. You don't really get a whole lot of fairy shrimp except for vernal pools. And there may be triops in here as well. I think some of these vernal pools are supposed to be able to harvest or hold triops. And then over here we have some cool looking plants. I'm not sure what these are. This looks like some type of possibly aquatic hairgrass. And then who knows what that is. No idea. Alright, so I'm pretty sure this is a Ludwigia species, though I'm not sure what kind. And it looks to be preferring to try and grow up and out. So I'm not too sure. That does look like a Ludwigia. Does not look like Repens either. So I will likely be taking some of this with me if I can. But we'll have to see with the temperatures. I probably can get away with it though.